Okay, now I'm going to show you how you can solve any direct or inverse proportion using 3 easy steps. Okay, the first step is you must read the question carefully and decide, is it a direct or inverse proportion question? And then you can set up your proportionality equation. So read the question carefully first. Step 2, use the information that you're given in the question to work out your constant K, constant of proportionality. Once you know K, you can then do step 3. You substitute your K back into the original equation from step 1 and use it to answer the question. Okay, it's as easy as that, but let's have a look at an example. The distance covered by a train is directly proportional to the time taken. So we know the question is about direct proportion. The train travels 105 miles in 3 hours. We know the distance and we know the time. Question: what time will it take to cover 280 miles? Well, let's ignore the question for now. Let's start with step 1 and set up the proportionality equation. We know it's a question about direct proportion. So the distance is directly proportional to the time. If we introduce our constant, we can say distance equals the constant multiplied by time. Okay, step 2, we're going to find out our constant. So we know in the question the distance is 105. So the distance here we can put as 105. We know that the time is 3. So the time we can put here as 3. And we can find the constant. If we divide both sides by 3, the constant is 105 divided by 3. So the constant is 35. So the final step, we're going to answer the question. What time will it take to cover 280 miles? So we know the distance is 280 miles. So using our original equation, the distance is 280 and we know our constant is 35. So 280 equals 35 multiplied by t. Divide both sides by 35. The time taken is 280 divided by 35. The time taken is 8 hours to cover 280 miles. Okay, and the final example, m varies inversely with t squared. So we know this question is about inverse proportion. The information we're given, m equals 9 when t equals 2. And we're going to find the following. A, m when t equals 3, and b, t when m equals 1.44. Now we're going to ignore the questions, okay? We're going to start with step 1 and set up our proportionality equation. We know it's a question about inverse proportion. So m is inversely proportional to t squared. That means 1 over t squared. Introduce our constant. M equals the constant times 1 over t squared. And if we multiply k by 1, m equals k divided by t squared. So we've set up our equation. Next, step 2, we're going to find the constant. So we use the information in the question. M is 9 and t is 2. So 9 equals k divided by 2 squared, which is 4. If we multiply both sides by 4, k is 9 times 4, k is 36. So now we have the constant is 36. We can now answer our questions A and B. So step 3, using our original equation, m equals the constant divided by t squared, we're going to substitute t as 3 and k as 36. So m equals k, which is 36, divided by t squared. Now t is 3, so t squared is 9. So m is 36 divided by 9, m is 4. And part B, we're going to find t when m is 1.44. So here we're going to put 1.44 is equal to our constant divided by t squared. We know the constant is 36, so t squared equals 36 divided by 1.44. I've just multiplied both sides by t squared and divided by 1.44. So t will be the square root of 36 divided by 1.44. T is 5. Thank you.